up everyone, and welcome to the first of hopefully a couple of special Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire videos, just like little guides on tips and things that you can do in the Hoenn region, special things that you can get. Today we are going to be going after all of the O powers, including the coveted hatching power, which will allow you to hatch Pokemon faster. If you guys don't know about O powers, they were introduced in X and Y, and you got them from this strange guy named Mr. Bonding, and he would give you these powers that your friends can actually use through the internet, and it allows you to get stat boosts for your party, like actual stat boosts, as well as more EXP gains, more friendliness for your Pokemon, sometimes even PP. O powers, there were a lot of them, and they give different bonuses, but in X and Y, like I said, you got them from this special guy named Mr. Bonding. But here in the Hoenn region, Mr. Bonding is nowhere to be found, so the way you actually get O powers in this game is from a good old guy called Giddy. Giddy was actually in the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but he was just kind of a strange guy that would tell you stories in the Pokemon Center in Mauville City. Now, he is actually still in the Pokemon Center in Mauville City, but now, aside from just telling you his strange stories, he is actually the one that gives you the O powers. However, it's not just Giddy, he's actually got a couple of friends with him. And so today, we're going to be trying to get all of the O powers and checking out a special event that you can do once you've met all of Giddy's friends. So we're gonna fly over to Mauville City and go meet a couple of them. So I actually already met Giddy a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Well, not really another galaxy, but then again, this game is very confusing with all of its dimensional travel talk and stuff. But we're gonna head into the Mauville City Pokemon Center, and you'll see that Giddy is actually no longer there. Well, it might look like Giddy, but he's very slightly different. Giddy wears a yellow shirt and has yellow hair and red shorts, but this guy swapped it up, Ronald McDonald it up, and he is actually called the Hipster. Hey yo, he's trying to teach us what is hip and happening. Yeah, why not? Let's listen to this guy. Okie dokie, youngins like you are blown away by my funky words. Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody digs me so much that it's almost embarrassing. Huh? What does it mean? Well, ask your grandpa or grandma, okay? Anywho, that's the way that you listen to me. It's even more psych. These people are crazy, but they are going to give us O powers, and from this guy here, we're going to get the encounter power and also the accuracy power. It's time to say goodbye. So later, will you do me a solid and tell the other men hi for me? What other men? Who are you talking about? But yeah, there's actually a couple of other dudes that are going to show up here. I recommend you actually do this in the post game though, because I don't think all of them will show up for you like the first time that you're here in Mauville City. But once you're in the post game like we are, I would say just for safety measures, also complete the Delta episode. All you have to do is go outside and then back into the Pokemon Center, and a new guy will already have shown up. This time around, we got Mr. Blue here. I'm afraid I blew myself. I'm the Bard. Would you like to hear my song? You know, let's hear this guy's song. Usually when someone walks up and says, yo, I got a new mixtape for you, I want to turn it down because I don't think it's going to be very good. But you know what? We'll give this guy a chance here. And this is why you turned them down. How do you like my song? I don't know what to say. I am literally speechless. But we are going to get ourselves the money power there, which I think gives you increased money gain in battles, like when you win battles. But let's go back in and out of the Pokemon Center, and he's got another song for us. This guy sure is persistent. Excuse me? What did you say about my mother? Okay, well, he's gonna give us the EXP point power this time. So these O powers, they're actually pretty good, and the more you use them, the more level you get on them, because if you notice, it says that we got the level 1 for it. But I really like the way that they did the O powers this time around, because Mr. Bonding, he was all over in all of the different hotels in Kalos. Here they just put everything in one single Pokemon Center, which I guess you could argue, you know, not as cool as spreading them all around all of the Pokemon Centers, because there's a lot less traveling. But let's see who we've got now. It is actually the trader, and he wants to trade something for a decoration. Now for this guy, I kind of forgot to do this. We should have preemptively prepared for this, but you're going to want to have at least 2 potions, 2 antidotes, or 2 Pokeballs. You don't need all of those, but you're going to want at least 2 of them. I would recommend getting the antidotes because they are the least expensive at 100 Pokemoney, so we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves 2 antidotes here. I'm not sure if I already had Pokeballs or potions, but all that he will ask you to do is trade him one of those items for a decoration. So he actually has something kind of useful. He doesn't just give you a crappy song like that other guy. So we're going to go ahead and say yes this time. And you get to pick between a Duskull doll, a Pokeball cushion, a tire, and a flowering plant. Now the tire, I believe you can get as well as the flowering plant, so I'm gonna get the Duskull doll, which I think might be an exclusive item to him, though I'm not really sure. I don't think any of them are exclusive items because that would mean that you could miss out on secret base items, and I don't think there's very many things in this game that you can like miss out on and never get again. So there we go, we're gonna get something else from him. I'm curious to see if we can actually just talk to him straight up once again. Oh, it looks like we can. We don't even have to go in and out of the Pokemon Center. So this time around, let's get the Pokeball cushion, give him another antidote, and he is gonna give us another O-Power for that, I believe. Let's see what he gives us this time. The Bargain Power. I think that if you level it up, you can actually get the Pokemon Marts to sell you items for cheaper. So all of these O-Powers are actually really helpful. The thing is, you need to have friends online giving you the O-Powers, but it's actually not that hard to give your friends O-Powers either, and I'll show that off once we actually have all of them. But finally, we are gonna have Pink Guy. What's up, Pink Guy? I'm the storyteller. I'll tell you tales of legendary trainers. Will you hear my tale? Yes, we will. So this guy, this is just like the improved version of Giddy, basically. Giddy would tell us really weird stories about himself, but this guy's gonna tell us the tale of a trainer named Orange. This trainer saved the game 144 times. Dang, what's the square root of that? It's 12. I didn't even give you time to think about it. A more cautious trainer than Orange will never be found. I honestly have no idea why I've saved the game that many times. I'm just very cautious, I guess, like this guy says. We battled 363 times. Holy moly, isn't that how many, like, Lilo and Stitch aliens there are? 363, no, he was 636, there's way more than that. Orange must be a trainer who can never refuse a chance to battle, and furthermore, he has healed Pokemon one time at home. No one could be more of a home buddy than Orange. One time? Come on, bro. What? I'm not busy. Dowsing Machine 130, alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, I do like hidden items. Seriously, that trainer Orange's legend is so epic that I talk too much. What? You're the one and only Orange? Wow, I met the legendary trainer. Please accept this power. And we are gonna get the PP Restoring Power. And I think he actually has one more for us, but I'm not sure that oh, okay, never mind, that's it. Goodbye, he's gonna go home. Just make sure to talk to him. Make sure he does go home because now he will let us know that if you would like, please come to my house in Mauville Hills. So now that we have access to Mauville Hills, if you guys actually don't have access to Mauville Hills at this point, Watson, after you do the event with Groudon and Kyogre, will be standing right here next to this thing. All you have to do is talk to him, and that will actually give you access to Mauville Hills, but he does appear in the post-game, so that's another reason why I recommend you wait until the post-game, because it just makes this entire side quest a lot easier. But once you do have access to Mauville Hills, here's how we get up there. So let's go up to the second floor, and we are gonna go check out the Mr. whatever their names are. I honestly don't know. I have my speculation that maybe they're the Hoenn Rangers because they're all color coordinated and they seem to have their own special thing, but they're actually located in this house. So let's go and talk to all of them. Here's the man of the hour, Giddy himself. I talked about him, but we didn't actually get to talk to him in the video itself. I'm Giddy. If I had friends with whom I can share the fairy tales that pour out of me, I'd be as happy as if I were frolicking in a flower garden. Giddy, what a great guy. He's just so awesome. But yeah, I guess rent must be a lot cheaper with 5 dudes splitting it. Maybe that's why they do it. There's one of them that tells you that they're looking for a man with no power with which to share their power with. And if we go over here and read this, it's a powerless man's home. Now they're looking to share their powers, and I swear I remember them saying that they're looking for a man with no power, but if we go over here, we're actually going to find the man with no power. I'm nobody with no power. It's no use talking to me. But if we talk to him again... Oh, there we go. Do you know anyone? What are you saying? There's a powerless guy across the hall? A new legend is about to be born. Would you bring him here? Oh, I guess you do just have to go talk to the powerless man. So now let's go talk to the powerless man once again, since we found a man that they can share their power with. All of these O-Powers. And you are the perfect candidate, sir. Did you say somebody's calling me? Not just one person, 5 people? I don't get it, but alright, I'll go with you. It could pass some time. Oh, this man is in for quite a surprise. He thinks he's just going in for a random little hangout, but no. Who are you? I'm Giddy. People call me the hipster. The bard, am I? You could say I'm the traitor. And I'm Pink Guy. Would you tell me your name? I don't have a name to give you. If I ever had one, I forgot it a long time ago. I'm just hollow. Oh man, you should go pick your souls back up. I'm sure they're still somewhere out there. Perfect! He seems to be a perfect candidate for receiving powers from the 5 of us. Receiving powers? What do you mean? I had no idea so many people were living across the hall. Seriously, who are you? It doesn't matter. Just hold on to your questions and rejoice that we've met. Yeah, it's totally awesome. Now listen. The 5 of us have shared O-powers, dreams, and hopes with people all over the Hoenn region. But we're getting old now. It's about time for us to retire. So we've been looking for our successor, and we found you. It's fate. You just need to pick up the torch. That's none of my business. Come on, you'll be filled with power and get a fresh start, a new life. It's not a bad deal. Please, the world needs dreams and O-powers. But what should I do? Will you do this? It's not difficult. The power will pour out of us and into you. Don't worry. I would be a little bit worried. I like that we're just like standing here listening to all of this. Like, this is a weird, very weird situation going down right now. All right, here we go. Being able to help one another is a wonderful thing. Thanks to you as well. Oh no, please don't get me involved in this. This is very creepy. Sometimes I enjoy nice silence, you know? I want to travel the world over and see sunsets in every land. I urge you to visit many regions. Eek! Whoa! Giddy? Mr. Giddy? Where have you gone? I'm totally ready. Here we go. Peace out! Hipster? My boy the hipster is gone now too. Oh boy. Bear this in mind. O-powers are art. I'm afraid he just blew himself. Our power allows people all over the world to exchange smiles. What a wonderful thing. And then there was one. Pink guy. Peanut butter rub my balls, let the dog lick it. Max power! Hey! And with all the powers combined, create Mr. Bonding! Hey, this power's incredible! I feel tied to these old men with such strong bones now. I feel like a totally different man. Hey, my friend, I'm Mr. Bonding, the expert on old powers. I'm a new man with a new mission. Please give my powers a try. Let's get started, shall we? It's bonding time! And we are gonna get the final O-power, the hatching power. Possibly the most valuable one because when you get it to level 3, which you just need to use it a couple of times to get it higher level, it will allow you to hatch Pokemon even faster than you already could before with like having a Pokemon with Flame Body. Thanks, my friend. Now I'm gonna set off on a journey to give O-powers to trainers around the world. Well then, I do believe I shall take my leave. Hope to see you around. Adio! And that last little sentence there, that last little word actually, adio, I think that's French for goodbye if I'm not mistaken. Kalos region, based in French, or based off of France rather, not French. So Mr. Bonding most likely went to the Kalos region right after this. Even if he didn't, this is a little mini side quest thing that kind of proves that these games are prequels to Pokemon X and Y because we literally just created Mr. Bonding. That was possibly the weirdest thing I have ever done in a Pokemon game before. A bunch of men got together and went inside of another man, and he became Mr. Bonding. I know, it's weird. But we did it, guys, and that is how you get all of the O-powers here in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So now to show off how you actually use the O-powers, play online with others, and I believe, I don't know if I'm even online, but I think the way you would do it is just hit one of these people, and you would be able to give them O-powers if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, I went to the wrong thing. Finn, no! We didn't mean to go to you. Oh, there we go. We have right over here O-power, and you can choose which O-power you want to give, and then to what friend you want to give it to, so it's pretty easy to use, and once you use O-powers enough times, they will actually level up. But yeah, the hatching power, very useful for hatching Pokemon faster. EXP power, all of them are actually really useful, so if you have a group of friends and you're playing through the game together, the O-powers might actually come in pretty handy. And like I said, you can get them throughout your journey. The only one that you need to wait until the post-game for is the hatching power, because you do need to merge them all to get that one. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of a weird, wacky little event, but I did want to show it off because I think the ending of it is really cool as far as fan theories and things like that, speculating whether these games are a prequel or not, which I think that pretty much confirms it though, because we literally created Mr. Bonding And we know that he goes to Kalos region at some point and goes and joins all of those hotels, running around giving people O-Power, spreading the joy. So yeah, let me know what other sort of special side quest things you guys might like to see that you know that are in these games. The next one I'm going to do is actually about how to get both the Acro and the Mach bike, because sometimes it gets a little bit annoying to just have one of the bikes and having to go to Rydell's shop all the time to get the other one. So I'm going to show you guys how to get both of those, though I'm sure a lot of you have already seen how to do it and probably have them yourselves. But if you do have something that is in this game that you might want me to check out or do, leave me know or let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if this video helped you out or if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.